Do you ever feel like life is so busy that you just can't seem to get ahead, or you just can't seem to find peace? Well, are you listening? We go to church on Sundays and we read our Bible occasionally, and we throw up that prayer saying, hey God, I just really want to hear from you. But then we just go about our day and we just forget about that prayer, and we just continue this day-to-day process over and over again. But are you listening? Of course I'm listening. I listen to my mother or my father or my children or my significant other, or my text messages are going off, or my phone is ringing. But are you listening? Of course I'm listening. I've got to go to work. I've got to go to school. I've got to go and do these things. I've just got to go, because that's what is expected of me to continue this life. But are you listening? How can I listen when I've got to get to this activity, or I've got to get to this responsibility? I've just got to get to this place, because that's where is expected of me to be every single day. But are you listening? But I want to read you this passage from 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 11, where it tells us, the Lord said, go out and stand on the mountain in the presence of the Lord, for the Lord is about to pass by. Man, that sounds great. If we could be in the presence of the Lord, wouldn't we run to that mountaintop? Let's continue. Then a great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart and shattered the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire came a gentle whisper. So many times we let life get in the way, and we ask for God to speak to us. And we cry out to Him, ask Him, God, just give me that answer. Give me what I'm asking for. But then we go on about our day and we forget to listen to Him. See, in this passage, there's a mighty wind. There's an earthquake. There's a fire. There's all this commotion going on. And you would expect, God to show up in that manner. But it says that He came in a gentle whisper. So when I ask you, are you listening? Are you quiet enough to hear the gentle whisper? Are you removed from distraction so that you can hear the gentle whisper? God speaks to us in many different ways. But this passage reminds me that sometimes I believe we're distracted by TV or cell phones or just life in general. And that there's so much commotion going on that we cannot hear God's gentle whisper. Sometimes I believe we're scared of the quiet. We're afraid of what God will really tell us. We're afraid that God might tell us to do something that we don't want to do. That God might lead us down a path that we don't want to go. So I ask you again, are you listening?